Hi, today we will discuss on the topic of acid versus base, the chemical battle in healthy nutrition. Our group members consist of Noraini binti Ahmad Nordin, Nurwani Adlina binti Zulkifli, Nur Aina Safa binti Muhammad Alias, and Nur Akila binti Hamdino.
First, what exactly are acids? Acids are substances with a sour taste. Think about vinegar or lemon juice. Acids release hydrogen ions in water. They're not just in your kitchen, they're inside you too. For example, stomach acid helps digest food. But remember, too much acidity can be harmful. It's all about balance. On the other side, we have bases. Bases feel slippery or taste bitter, like baking soda or soap. They accept hydrogen ions or release hydroxide ions. Bases neutralize excess acid in our bodies. For example, calcium and magnesium in vegetables act as bases to maintain harmony. Now, let's talk about the pH scale, which range from 0 to 14. For example, battery acid is at 0, while bleach is at 13. 2. Our blood is slightly alkaline at 7.35 to 7.45, a tiny range that's important for survival. So, why does pH matter? Our bodies are highly efficient. If pH becomes too acidic or alkaline, enzymes fail, like yeast that no longer feed logs, sleepy, kidney stress, or brittle bones can occur.
So next, what makes a food acidic forming? Acidic forming foods are those that leave acidic residues in your body after digestion. They are high in sulfur, phosphorus, or protein. There are common acidic forming foods, for example, chicken, beef, milk, bread, and also soft drinks. This doesn't change your blood pH, but it can slightly affect your urine pH, which is how scientists determine whether food is acidic or alkaline forming.
Next, what makes a food become alkaline forming? Alkaline forming food is when it leaves an alkaline residue specifically in the urine after digestion and metabolism. How to know if the food we eat falls under alkaline forming food? It contains high level of potassium, magnesium, calcium, and iron. This is because when these minerals are metabolized, it combines with bicarbonate and other buffer agents to neutralize acid and maintain a slightly alkaline internal environment. For example, like lemon, it tastes sour and it's commonly known with low pH, but the post-metabolic effect will result in alkaline forming due to the high level of potassium citrate, which will convert into bicarbonate in the body. Just because a food tastes acidic, like lemons or vinegar, doesn't mean it is acid forming in the body after digestion and metabolism. Food won't usually cause a major change in the pH of your blood. However, food can change the pH value of your urine. This food classification is based on the potential renal acid load, or PRAL, which is a scientific measurement of how much acid or base of a food contribute to the urine. The body's response to a food based on its mineral composition, how it's metabolized, and not how it tastes. That's why there are some acidic foods can be alkaline forming and neutral tasting food can be acidic forming. Other than that, we can use pH test strip on your urines. But usually in the morning, our urine are acidic. So subsequent urine can show how your meal affecting the pH. A pH of 6.5 to 7.5 are generally indicates a more alkaline forming diet. This reflects the overall dietary pattern, and it can be also influenced by hydration, stress, and kidney function. And the last one, this is the easiest way how to know a food is alkaline forming, which is food group rules. We can refer to the food pyramid group based on our nutritional diet recommended to ensure balanced and healthy diet.
So next, we will discuss about impact on health of acidic food. First, digestive and stomach problem, which can lead to acid reflux. That burning feeling in your chest after you eat, that stomach acid leaking upward into your esophagus. It feels awful, especially when you are lying down or trying to sleep. Too much acid can also irritate the lining of your stomach, especially if you have ulcer or gastritis. You may feel nausea, indigestion, bloating, or even cramps. Secondly, tooth enamel erosion happens when acid gradually wear down the hard surface of your teeth. This can be caused by things like acid reflux, frequent vomiting, or the food and drink you consume. Beverages like soft drinks, especially fizzy sodas, are the major culprits. Even fruit juice and acidic snacks or candies can increase the risk of tooth enamel erosion, which can lead to sensitivity and discoloration of your teeth.
Another impact on health is weak bones, as we call as osteoporosis. How does it happen? It happens when we eat a lot of acidic forming foods like meat, processed food, and soft drinks. Because of that, the body creates more acidic waste. And to neutralize this acid and keep blood pH balanced, the body may take alkaline minerals, especially calcium, from the bone. Over time, this can cause bones to lose calcium, making them weaker and more fragile.
Here is some tips that you can practice while consuming acidic food. Firstly, consume acidic food in moderation. Secondly, consume acidic food along with alkaline food such as green vegetable, as it can balance out acid in your stomach. Thirdly, drink water after meals. Stabilize your pH in the mouth. Fourth, do not lay down straight after eating, as it can cause stomach acid to flow back into the esophagus, leading to heartburn and discomfort.
As conclusions, it is not merely a taste of sour, sweet, or bitter. It can affect our internal environment of our body based on how acidic or alkaline of the overall diet we consume. Drink clean water after a meal and not lie down right after eating are some of the tips to prevent unwanted disease like acid reflux and osteoporosis. Let's look at the video of animation for better understanding.
Did you know that there is an acid in our stomach? It helps us digest food and kills any bad germs or bacteria that we might have eaten. Base is a different type of chemical that is the exact opposite of an acid. They are slippery to touch and have a bitter taste.
Bases are also used in medication given for stomach pain. These tablets help neutralize the acids in our stomach when there is too much.
Wow! That was a big word you just said. Neutralize. What does that mean?
Since acids and bases are like enemies, they start fighting with each other when we mix them together. This results in them canceling each other out, producing water and salt after the reaction. Water and salt are neutral, which means that they're not acidic or basic.
Acidic foods, like citrus and tomatoes, can worsen irritation of the esophagus when they leach out with stomach acid. Carbonated beverages can similarly bubble up in the stomach, forcing open the valve.
Tooth sensitivity to hot, cold, sweet, or sour food or drinks. You're having Coke with your friend. Sugar-sweetened beverages have high levels of sugar, and drinking these can significantly contribute to tooth decay. Some common reasons include having unhealthy food items like chocolate, sticky candies, sweets, crackers, potato chips, and other acidic things.
With that, that's all from us. Thank you.